I'm sorry. Well, with me drinking water, I just can't like drink water and not make like weird slurping noises during the live stream. I don't know. Japan. I'm honestly looking forward to these skins right here. Honestly, I freaking love this skin, like this combo right here. This, I mean, I get that this is the other skin's backbling. Right here, you don't see any potions on her, and yet this is her backbling. But on this guy, you got a ton of potions on the front of him, and so you know you got potions right there and potions right there, and yet this right here is his back bling. Like, how does that make sense? Honestly, I think this is like the best combo though. I fucking love this combo right here. Anyways, so I just want to point out real quick. So most of you probably know the YouTuber Chills. And honestly, I like Chills. He you know, his channel is fun and fun. I don't know, creepy sort of. Some people like scaring themselves, and I'm kind of one of those people. You know, it's like whenever you watch YouTube videos, just like scary stories and stuff. Well, yeah, so that's basically what Chills is. If you don't know it, I'm sure like everybody knows Chills though at this point. But anyway, so I was just sitting here watching Chills, and then I was watching like the 10 forbidden places or whatever, like that YouTubers have went to. Out of like, then I'm just kind of like looking around my room for a second, and as I'm watching the video, I happen to look over into my closet, and my closet has like, it had 2 sliding doors on it, and my little brother used to like, always love to like slam the sliding, like the right sliding door back and forth and everything, and just, so he ended up breaking that. So now I've only got 1 sliding door. So I've got 1 sliding door, and the right one is off. It's not there now, like, there's no right sliding door, there's only the one on the left. And so I just look around my room for a second, and then I look over where the right sliding door is, and I look on my, like, there's like 1 cabinet right back in there, kind of, or like 1 drawer, basically. So I look over there at that area, and then there's this part where it's like there's this kind of shadow that's covering over like almost the entire thing, like 9/10 or like 8/10 of it. And the thing is, it's half, I mean, it's part covered by like the shadow, and then the other part I got a window which doesn't have like a thing on it, so my little brother won't like start seizing and everything, like having a seizure if he looks out the window. And so, but the left window doesn't have it. And so, and so obviously, as you know, I'm just sitting here and I look over there and I see halfway on the shadow part, and the other half on the sunny type part there is this shape that looks like a noose, and I'm not even joking. Like, it looks like a noose getting ready to hang someone. And honestly, I don't know about you guys, but that's pretty flippin' scary to me. Like, I'm not even joking right now. I swear to you guys. And so then I kind of just ignore it. And so I just keep, sitting here, like watching the video and everything. And, hold up really quickly. Okay. Anyways, so let me actually duplicate this. Probably gonna get copyright strike for it.
We all use technology to broadcast large portions of our lives, but sometimes people accidentally record things that are not.
No. What? There's so much crap on Google. I mean, not on Google, on YouTube. It's like YouTube, it's like Fortnite lies on YouTube and stuff. And it's like there's this one video, new Polar Peak giant monster revealed. And it's saying, and like there's another one that's about the Godzilla X Fortnite event. They haven't put that out. I'm pretty sure they're not gonna do that. Like, I mean, they've still got that other one now, like I think you guys know what I'm talking about if I'm not mistaken, but like downtown drop OP and thing. Like, pretty sure if they actually wanted to do this, they would have already done it by now. But so then I just kind of ignored the news shape, and I just keep sitting here, like eating my hot dog and watching Chills. So then I kind of look back over towards that area because I have like a giant Pikachu, plushie. Honestly, that probably made me sound like a huge weeaboo, but whatever. Weeaboo, I don't know. Maybe. Anyways. But, so I kind of look over towards that area. And then, right at the time I look, I see some black shadow. Did I actually just say a black shadow? Well, all shadows are black. So, I feel dumb now. Anyways, so I see a shadow, and I get really creeped out. And so then he starts talking about people streaming and then stuff happening, like while they were streaming, like people like would have been streaming while people streaming like and stuff happens while they were streaming, like say for example somebody's streaming and then the door behind them closes randomly, like just it's open and like slam shut or something randomly. Ooh, let's go. I love them. Anyways, so then like he starts talking about like people streaming and stuff happening, and I'm like, okay, this is getting a little creepy. So I'm gonna start streaming. What the heck? There was only one of them. Whatever. Anyways, but it actually creeps me out, and so I'm like, well, I'm gonna start streaming then, because maybe I can either talk about this in a video, or possibly actually catch something paranormal. I'm actually just gonna like kind of see, there's my like giant Pikachu thing right there. Oh wow, whatever. My giant Pikachu right back there. You can see I've got like a bunch of plushies and everything. Yeah, I kind of collect them. Really? Okay. Kind of collect them. And so that's the area where it happened. And I'm not even joking. I'm actually gonna sit down now. Anyways, I'm just gonna keep playing. If you guys see anything creepy, let me know. Or have you guys seen anything creepy? That was my kill, but okay. Mr. Stereo Kill. It's Mr. Stereo Kill. The thing about this bad about combat shotguns is that you can flipping snipe with them. Like, shotguns are meant for close range. You get close range with shotguns, and it's like, you get close range with shotguns with them in the combat, and it's like 5 damage. I really... Okay, whatever. If you get like close range with combat, bam, like 15 damage headshot, or at least like maybe like 20 damage headshot. And then and you start sniping with it. What? Explain, America, please. Anyways, you get when you snipe with it, 500,000 damage to the body. Like, I don't think that's right, Epic. Pretty sure that's not how shotguns work. I mean, I may be no battle royale game developer, but I know for sure that that's not how shotguns work. I also made a video one time where I could have sworn that I was seeing shadow people. Cause like it was back when we lived in our old house. I could have sworn it was haunted. Well, like flipping, I would just be sitting there playing games, and we had like a mirror. We had a mirror kind of like outside of my door. Then you go right outside my door. And then you turn like to the left and go up the hall. Technically it would be this way for you guys, but for me it's this way. Because, you know, camera's a mirror. Oh, my controller just died. Worst time too. I always knew that would happen to me one day. I said that really southern like, honestly. Anyways. But like, legit, like, I would just be sitting there playing like a game or something. Then out of like the corner of my eye, in like the mirror, I would see something black, like a shadow, run across from left to right on the mirror. And I really didn't think much of it at first. And I was just kind of like, you know, like there, I just didn't really think much of it. I just saw it. Okay, cool, whatever. I don't really care. Then I actually ended up, seeing like a video or two of it. Like a video or two of like quote unquote shadow people on YouTube. And so then I'm like, that might actually be a shadow person. So that's really when it actually started to bother me. So I made a video on it of Kitten Squad where I didn't really do anything but talk in the video. And honestly, it didn't really scare me as much. I was actually kind of excited about it because, you know, then that gives me more YouTube content on there. I mean, the more YouTube content, the better. But now that I actually think about it, like, now that I think about it, and it's like chills and like the new shape, like it's literally still there. A ton of you guys are probably saying, just take your PlayStation camera to it, over to it, let us see it. But I can't because it's hooked into my PlayStation and it's the new shape is like on the other side of the room. I'm not even joking. It's in my closet. And that's like 90 degrees. Like, my PlayStation camera is right there, obviously. It's over there. So, like, beside the cabinet thing, you can see beside my Pikachu there. Then you got the cabinet thingy beside it. You can see, like, that little kind of side of it there. And then I kind of thought it was cool that I, like, had more YouTube content now. Like, oh, yay, more YouTube content. Good, good, good. And now, honestly, now that I actually think about it, and now that I like watch chills more and everything, and now it's actually starting to kind of scare me because, like, just think about it. So shadow people, out of what you hear out of YouTube, shadow people can be like friendly or unfriendly, like a demon or something. And so I didn't really think much of it as at the time because I was younger. I was like 10 or 11, and by now I'm 12. So now that I'm actually thinking more about it, I probably should have been scared at the time for my safety. But then after we finished that, like after we moved out of that house and we moved back in with my grandma, we were building a new house. And if it's a new house that's being built, then, and it's like kind of in the forest, but not necessarily, like there's a bunch of woods around it and stuff. Like there's a bunch of wood around it and stuff. But like my, the house is gonna be like beside the road there, kind of like in the driveway you go in, and the house is back there. But, so if it's new, then it shouldn't be like old and have like, if it's being built now, then it shouldn't be like old and have all like creepy boards and stuff. And like, you know, ghosts or anything in it. I kind of believe in ghosts, but at the same time I don't. I mean, my religion is Christianity, and the Bible says that ghosts aren't real, so I believe that. But at the same time, demons are real, but they're not like demons like you would think, like mean ghosts, people who have like murdered people and then came back from like the dead to murder more people as a ghost. It's like people who have like people, I don't know, not necessarily people, I don't know, kind of, maybe, I don't know. It's honestly really confusing to explain if you don't believe in Christianity. But, so it's like, whenever Lucifer was cast into hell, and like, the, like, 1/3 of the angels followed him and tried to help him overthrow God, then, you know, those were the ones who were, like, cast into hell with him, and then he sent them out, or whatever, like, go, you know, like, wreck people's everyday lives and stuff, and, like, scare people and stuff, kind of, not necessarily kill them, but, I mean, I think you get what I'm trying to say. Anyways, so it's like, I don't know. You can't really necessarily tell if ghosts are real or not. Because, like, if you try to see ghosts, then they're more of a spiritual thing, because a lot of people say they come from the spiritual realm. So if they're a spirit and they're a ghost, you can't see them. So how would we know if they exist if we can't see them? Because, you know, you're going to look over and be like, oh yeah, that's a ghost, and that's a ghost, and that's a ghost. How are you seeing them? Oh, because I'm dead too. Wait, if I'm seeing you, that means I'm dead. Oh, did I not tell you that? It's like being told you're adopted. It's like, they're adopted, and they're adopted, and they're adopted. Wait, if I'm seeing you too, that means, wait, if we're twins, that means I'm adopted too. Oh, did I not tell you that? No! I'm not joking, I'm being like sniped at or something, but... Oh, that would have been so cool if I would have landed on the earth and you're there. So... I don't know, I mean, ghosts may be real, but that doesn't mean that the Bible's not. So like some people might say, oh yeah, ghosts are real, and if the Bible says that ghosts aren't real, then, you know, the Bible must be fake too. Well, the Bible doesn't necessarily say that ghosts are real. I mean, like the Quran, the Bible, all different types of religions, Bibles, have things that are misunderstood. Like, some stuff, like some Bibles, like it's misinterpretation that can lead to terrorists. Like some people, like the Taliban, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Malala Yousafzai, but she was shot by the Taliban and she survived, and she's actually I don't know, I mean, technically she's a Muslim, but she studied Muhammad, the Prophet of Mercy, the teachings of Jesus Christ, Lord Buddha, basically different, like, peace religions and stuff. And so she was shot by the Taliban because she believed that all children had the right to go to school. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, that's actually 100% true. Like, I'm not just saying it because I live in America and I'm saying that everybody should have freedom and that everybody should move to America. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying everybody should have equal rights. There shouldn't be any gender discrimination or anything. It should be all rights and peace. Like, there should be no gender discrimination or anything against different, no matter what race you are or gender you are, it doesn't matter. I mean, we're all people. Like, even in the Bible, it says, God created Adam, and out of Adam, he created Eve. So, out of men, women were created. So, if women can't have rights, then neither should men. Because, I mean, we were all created, like, women were created from men, and men were created from God. Which, I mean, you know, that proves right there that we're all equal. There should be no gender discrimination or anything. No race, like, you shouldn't treat other people differently because of their race. I mean, respect their religion, obviously. Like, don't go up and be like, you know what, your religion isn't right, my religion's right, you have to believe what I believe, because you can't just go up and, like, shove your opinion down someone else's throat. But I mean, say, like, the Bible says to share God with other people. So, I mean, it's fine to go up and be like, do you have a minute to talk about, do you have a minute, like, I don't know, not necessarily that, because that would kind of be, I don't know, honestly. Just like, if you want to go up and, like, you know, just, if you see somebody who seems like they need food or is homeless or something on the side of the road or a bridge or something, you know, and they seem hungry, then go out and buy them something to eat. You know, don't just let them sit there and be hungry. Actually, do something nice. Like, just making their day could make your day. Because it's a proven fact that generosity makes you a happier person. And, like, literally, like, say they're homeless or hungry or something and they need food, and you go out and get them something to eat. Think about it. You just helped somebody else survive in the world. Like, somebody else who could have died of starvation, you helped them survive. You're the reason that they got to keep living. So they should thank you for it. So you saved somebody, if you think about it. So if you see somebody, you know, who seems hungry or something that needs help, then needs, you know, if somebody seems lonely or depressed or something and, you know, needs a friend, then the least you can do is just go over and ask them if they're okay, or if, you know, they need somebody to talk to or something. Like, say their best friend got mad at them or something and they just lost their best friend. Then put yourself in their shoes. How would you like to have lost your best friend? Like, I mean, I'm sure everybody has at least. I mean, I'm sure everybody's lost at least one of their best friends at least one time before. Like, just put yourself in their shoes, see how they feel, and then imagine. Like, say they lost their best friend, wouldn't you want to have somebody to talk to as well if you had lost your best friend? I'm pretty sure you would. So, you know, don't go up and be like, hey, you lost your best friend, you're lonely, what a loser. You know, go up and talk to them, be friendly, help them out. Trust me, not just will it be making them feel better, but it'll also make you feel better. Like, it won't just make them happy, you'll feel good with yourself afterward. Trust me, I've done it before, and I know. So don't just like, you know, like, I mean, if you see somebody who, like, needs food or something on the side of the road and you go over, and, like, they ask if you'll get them a bag of Doritos, then go out and get them a bag of Doritos. Like, you know, go out. I mean, if you can, like, if you have any money on you at the time or something, and, like, there's a gas station or something nearby, you know, don't just, like, be mean to them. Actually, like, help them out. Trust me, you'll feel good with yourself afterward. You're not gonna feel like, oh, I just wasted my money. You're gonna feel good. And God could reward, like, you could spend like $2 on a bag of Doritos, and then you could walk off and find like $20 on the ground. And, you know, you'll feel good with yourself afterward. It's like, trust me, you will feel good. Like, But then if you get them a bag of Doritos, and then they ask if you'll buy them like a drink, like they ask you if you'll buy them a beverage, you know, go ahead, I mean, you can do that. But I mean, if they ask you to buy like a drink, like a beer or something, like alcohol, then don't do it, because then you're helping break down their system. So in another, like, you can literally drink so much to, like, if you drink one sip of alcohol, then you can get addicted. And you can literally drink so much that you threaten your own life to do the inch of it. So like if you drink too much, then you can literally die from drinking. So, but I mean, not like drinking a beverage, although I'm sure you could do that too, but like with like beer, alcohol, you can literally threaten your own life for like an inch. And don't just, you wouldn't want to die. I don't think you would want to kill yourself unless you're a suicide bomber or a kamikaze. Then it's kind of your job, but you still shouldn't do it. I mean, then the military probably would probably kill you if you said you weren't gonna do it. So either way, you're probably gonna die there. Unless you like say that you'll do it, take the plane and just drive off and end up like Amelia Earhart. Earhart. I literally just said Earhart. Earhart just disappeared. Either that or just fly to America. I mean, like, yeah, I had to suicide bomb, but I chose not to. So, I mean, then you kind of couldn't really control the landing. You probably just trained to like fly in, bam, blow up. Oh my gosh, my aim is trash. What? Money? Why shouldn't I you? Wow. Like, I mean, even if you can't do it, like, you know, maybe after you know, help them out, say they want a drink or something, and you go get them like a Dr. Pepper or something. Then, you know, after you do that, you could be like, they might ask you why you did that nobody else would do it for them or something, and they want to know why you did that, and then you can just say, because God told me so to do it. And then you might actually get some, like, if you tell them about that Jesus told you to do it, they might want to know more about it. And then you could have another Christian or Muslim or something. I don't know, whatever religion you are. I'm not just saying that you have, in order to be nice, that you have to have a religion. Like, I mean, I found people who are atheists and are nice too. But, I mean, then it's kind of harder to explain why you did it. Maybe just because, you know, you're feeling generous. Something you decided to, like, nah, go out, diet Mountain Dew or something. I don't feel safe. Yeah. Knew that was gonna happen. I knew it. But I'm not saying you have to have a religion in order to be nice and, you know, like, help somebody. I mean, like I said before, I've met people who are atheists who have been nice to me and helped me out with something. I've met people who are Catholic and have been nice to me. Like, I have one friend who's, like, I'm Christian and he's Catholic, so I mean, we're both branches of Jesus Christ or Christianity. but we're still sort of different religions, but at the same time kind of the same religion. And then his best friend is an atheist, and I'm also friends with him too, so I mean, we're all friends. Christian, Catholic, and atheist. Honestly, I get the fact that I'm so different, and that most people aren't gonna listen to my political opinion. But really, I don't care. I'm still gonna share this because this could help you. Like, this could help you, be a better friend or something. But like, sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes, like political tensions and stuff cause different friendships. Like, you might be friends with somebody who's a Democrat and you're a Republican, or you might be a Democrat and they're a Republican. Think about that. If a conversation happens to start up in politics one day, and one starts talking about supporting abortion, and then a different starts talking about how abortion isn't right, then you're gonna disagree, you're gonna get mad at each other, and that could be the end of your friendship. So, I'm not saying that a Republican and a Democrat can be friends, but for some people, it's best to be the same. It's best to have the same political perspective or perception. You know. Triple threat, cause she's a triple threat. She's a triple threat. Honestly, she is a triple threat. Guys, I can't stop laughing. This is stupid. Triple threat. You're not a triple threat. You're a triple threat. Not a triple threat, but a triple threat. You can either be a triple threat or a triple threat. Choose one. You can't be a triple threat. You gotta be a triple threat or a triple threat. I just thought the worst joke that Epic Games could have made with the glider here. So you see how she's like she's like a Japanese type kind of player. What if they made the glider for her like a suicide bomber type thing, like a kamikaze? I swear, Epic Games probably would have been sued by like an entire country. Probably shouldn't have said that. Not my YouTube channel probably shut down. Just verify. There's no conflict here. I'm not saying that like the Japanese are bad or anything. I actually like the Japanese. I admire the culture. Like, I like the food. I admire the culture. I like the names in it and everything. I just like it. I just like the culture. But just thinking back to World War II and everything, then just like, I don't know. But I just looked at the glider and happened to think, what if Epic Games would have made like a kamikaze type glider? That would have been so bad. They probably would have gotten like shut down. I think you can shake the medicine bottle on her neck somehow. Or the hourglass, I'm not sure. I think the next item shop should be, these skins, hopefully. I really want it to because I really want them. Oh, I got this one. Really quick, honestly, why not show you guys? Guys, I talked about random acts of kindness, so why not show you guys the J3? Now, J3 used to be kind of hard for me because I wasn't really, I mean, J3 at first seemed kind of hard because I was like, but it meets up at this one intersect point where it would be. But then I realized that it's not on the line. Like, it's not on the lines. It's like above and beside the boxes, like on the X and Y axis. Hello everyone, how you doing? You having a good day? Okay, good. Peace out. I'm sorry, that was so cringy. Extreme cringe warning. So you got J right here, and then in the third row, because you know 3 right here and J, so it'll be somewhere in this square. So if we head back over here, well, we know it can't be in the water, so we can eliminate all of this part off. So it's gotta be somewhere right through here. Is that an enemy I see? No, it's a party. Well. So, gotta go right up here. And we're in the thing now. So if you land down right about here, honestly, you should see it, like, right by these rocks somewhere. So it should be right around these rocks right here. Like, as you can see, this should be, like, the minimap location somewhere right along here. Because, you know, you got that, and that, and that. So, yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope this inspired you to go show someone else kindness, a random act of kindness. And you know, I hope this actually inspired you to set your own goal of, oh my gosh, it's a dog. Ruff ruff. Woof woof. Sorry, I don't have a dog emote, but I have a cat flip. Rawr, rawr, I'm a tiger. But it's probably gonna be with like the 2 rock things right over here. I don't know the doggy, maybe, but so I hope this inspired you to actually go do a random act of kindness, and you know, maybe set goals for yourself to do a random act of kindness. Hello, whoever's watching. I honestly don't know, but I hope this inspired you to do a random act of kindness. Maybe set goals for yourself every day to do at least like 1 random act of kindness or something. And share God with other people. And so you know, I'll see you next time, guys. Alright guys, bye.